Caller, good morning. Welcome to For the Record.
Good morning, Mr. O'Connor.
Good morning, sir.
I just want to comment about this small minor demonstration happened in town the other day. First, when I was passing, I stopped and I looked who was in this demonstration. I speak with some of the people, and I find two Cuban from the political refugee. I have their picture, I have their names. I don't want to say their names because the immigration department or the government in general paying money every month for their rent, for their food, and now political hopefuls using those political Cuban refugees to demonstrate in town, give them some money to come and demonstrate.
Do you have evidence that they paid them, that they were paid to be out there? How do you know that they weren't there of their own volition?
Because I speak to them.
And they told you that they were paid to be there?
Yes, they admit to me.
Ah, okay.
Number two, there was there also the group called lesbians and gays, or whatever you call them. There is a group, those for gay people, was there in the demonstration. I have their pictures. I see them there. And the rest was Mr. Miller with them, and Johan Maxim was with them.
Mm-hmm. And what's so wrong about that? What are you trying to tell us?
Okay, what I'm trying to tell you, that those Cuban refugees, those lesbians and gays, they are the one representing the Caymanian people, and also those group I am speaking about, they are, majority of them is non-Caymanian, are work permit holders, are not citizen in this country, are not Caymanian.
So that exempts them from being able to exercise their constitutional right?
No. I'm not saying they don't have rights. I'm saying those people are not number one, not representing the Caymanian people.
Have they claimed that they represent the Caymanian people? Do they claim that they're out there representing themselves?
Yeah, but what is their business with removing the Speaker of the House from the House? What is their business? Tell me, what is the business of a political Cuban refugee with removing the Speaker of the House? Is he?
They may be just trying to get a point across. We know that just simply by demonstrating out there, that in itself will not remove anyone from the Legislative Assembly. We know at the end of the day that the one of the ways to remove anyone is by not voting for them. Otherwise, there are limited means of removing someone from the Legislative Assembly or from the Parliament, but they may be out there just simply expressing their views, just like how you have called in on the show and are expressing your views now as well. Someone may have the same position, take the same position with you.
Fine. I will. So Mr. Miller and Mr. Johan Maxim didn't find no Caymanian people to come out with them. So they are renting people and bringing them there to express their opinion. They are bringing people there so they can show that there is a demonstration. But in reality, those people are not Caymanians, are not Caymanian people.
But who was the caller? Who was the organizer for this this protest? Was there? I recall hearing someone on talk shows encouraging people to come out and saying that they were organizing it. And the two names that you've mentioned, Mr. Miller and Mr. Maxim, neither one of those names I heard in that regard. In speaking to Mr. Miller, and I'm not taking any tales out of school, but in speaking to Mr. Miller off air this morning, he said that he went outside from the Parliament and met with them and spoke to them. That doesn't mean that he organized it.
Mr. Miller was standing next to the video, the Cayman Mar Road, showing you.
He said he came out from the parliament and met with them. He came out there, yes. He's not denying that. I'm not denying that.
Standing with Mr. Maxim, standing with Mr. Lindsay, who are hopefuls they're going to run with Mr. Miller to next election. And that is mean they are the organizer, real behind-the-scene organizers of this demonstration.
Mm-hmm. Okay, caller. Thank you very much for that. We have to take a commercial break. When we return, we still have another caller queued up. Folks, please stay tuned. For the record, we'll be back shortly.